The scene outside the stadium that day seemed completely normal, until suddenly a golf cart zoomed by at an unexpected speed. Armies waiting outside immediately screamed the moment they realized who was behind the wheel. Especially when they saw Jungkook's expression, looking like he had just been challenged to a dare by Taehyung. Many thought this was just a regular pre-concert moment. But it turns out, what happened on that golf cart was way more chaotic than what the front cameras captured. And believe it or not, the final seconds of this moment are exactly what had the entire internet losing their minds. Hello K-pop lovers! Welcome back to the Taekook Diary channel, the place where we share warm moments and exciting stories about Taehyung and Jungkook that always make armies lose focus. The atmosphere outside Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas on day 2 was already buzzing with incredible enthusiasm from the fans. Thousands of armies were patiently waiting for the soundcheck session to begin, ready to see the casual and relaxed side of the BTS members. But, what happened right before they actually stepped onto the stage became the most unforgettable moment for everyone there. From a distance, a golf cart suddenly appeared, speeding toward the stage area at a surprisingly fast pace. At first, some people assumed it was just a regular staff utility vehicle, until finally, the silhouette of someone with overflowing confidence was seen taking control of the steering wheel. Yes, it was Kim Taehyung. With one hand resting casually on the wheel and a massive smile that never left his face, he successfully made everyone hold their breath. But what made this moment turn absolutely chaotic wasn't just Taehyung's driving style. The atmosphere outside Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas on day 2 was already buzzing with incredible enthusiasm from the fans. Thousands of armies were patiently waiting for the soundcheck session to begin, ready to see the casual and relaxed side of the BTS members. But, what happened right before they actually stepped onto the stage became the most unforgettable moment for everyone there. From a distance, a golf cart suddenly appeared, speeding toward the stage area at a surprisingly fast pace. At first, some people assumed it was just a regular staff utility vehicle, until finally, the silhouette of someone with overflowing confidence was seen taking control of the steering wheel. Yes, it was Kim Taehyung. With one hand resting casually on the wheel and a massive smile that never left his face, he successfully made everyone hold their breath. But what made this moment turn absolutely chaotic wasn't just Taehyung's driving style. Naturally, seeing the two youngest members of BTS acting like impromptu race car drivers made the armies near the barricade scream hysterically. The deafening cheers and the sea of phone cameras instantly rising were proof of how quickly this moment went viral. Fans on social media immediately started coming up with all sorts of hilarious theories. Some said Taehyung was purposely showing off his driving skills in front of Jungkook, while others were convinced that it was actually Jungkook who provoked Taehyung to push the golf cart even faster. The funniest part is imagining the reactions of the staff and bodyguards assigned to protect them. On one hand, they had to ensure their artist's safety, but on the other hand, who could possibly stop Taekook when they enter this chaotic mode? They looked so free, laughing without a single burden, as if they completely forgot that in just a few minutes, they had to perform in front of tens of thousands of people. But wait a minute, the surprises didn't end there. If you thought Taehyung driving with one hand was enough to give you a heart attack, you have to see what happened next. Whether he simply didn't want to lose or was just itching to try, there was a moment where Jungkook finally stepped in and took over the steering wheel. The second Jungkook took control, his entire energy shifted. His signature bunny smile bloomed perfectly, showing just how satisfied he was to experience being the racer on this makeshift Vegas circuit. Taehyung, who was now in the passenger seat, looked completely entertained by the way Jungkook was driving. They exchanged the most genuine, carefree laughs. It's interactions exactly like this that always make armies' hearts feel incredibly warm. In the midst of a grueling and exhausting world tour schedule, the two of them still managed to find simple ways to have fun and relieve stress. Many netizens commented on the amateur videos, saying they gave off serious besties on a wild summer vacation vibes. Of course, this was said in the most positive and endearing way possible by the fans. How could you not? Seeing two global superstars in casual clothes, sunglasses, windblown hair, and driving recklessly made them look so grounded and approachable. They didn't look like multimillionaires preparing for a mega stadium concert at all. Instead, Taehyung and Jungkook looked like two childhood best friends spending their summer break racing around a local neighborhood. This dynamic was incredibly natural and entirely unscripted. There was no storyline or agency direction to stage this mini-race. Everything just flowed effortlessly because of the pure chemistry they have built over more than a decade together. The fact that they felt so comfortable and safe enough to express their goofy side out in the open like that. Beneath all the laughter, the hysterical screams of ARMYs, and the hilarious chaos on that golf cart, there is actually something that makes this moment feel deeply emotional. We all know the immense pressure BTS has to face as the biggest group in the world right now. The constant expectation to always perform flawlessly without a single mistake can often feel incredibly suffocating. However, watching this short, few-second video felt like a reassuring gift to ARMYs, proving that their idols are doing just fine. Jungkook's unrestrained laughter and Taehyung's confident smile are tangible proof that their happiness remains completely intact. They haven't lost their true selves or their playful nature, despite their skyrocketing fame. This sudden racing moment became a sort of therapy, not just for Taehyung and Jungkook who needed a breather, but also for the fans who constantly pray for their well-being. Approaching the main stage area, this impromptu racing action eventually had to come to an end. However, the lingering euphoria from that short, adrenaline-filled ride was still very much alive in the air. When they finally stepped off the golf cart, both Taehyung and Jungkook were still throwing smiles and mischievous glances at each other. It was as if they shared a secret or an inside joke that only the two of them could understand. The other BTS members who witnessed their dramatic arrival could only smile in resignation, already far too familiar with the unpredictable antics of their two youngest members. Videos recorded by fans from various different angles kept surfacing on timelines long after, proving just how iconic this moment truly was. Even to this day, if we mention Vegas Soundcheck, an ARMY's mind will automatically jump to Taehyung's one-handed driving and Jungkook's infectious laughter right beside him. Ultimately, this golf cart racing moment in Las Vegas will always remain one of the most memorable chapters in Taekook's history book. It proves that no matter where they are, as long as they are together, even the simplest things can turn into something extraordinarily entertaining. Well, now it's your turn to speak up. Out of all the videos circulating, which part made you scream the loudest or simply couldn't stop smiling? Was it Taehyung's incredibly cool vibe behind the wheel, or the hilarious panic caused by Jungkook? Drop your thoughts and wildest theories in the comments section below. I really want to read every single one of them. If you enjoy sweet and chaotic Taekook stories like this, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with your fellow ARMY friends, and of course, subscribe to the Taekook Diary channel so you never miss our latest updates. Thanks for joining our chat today, stay healthy always, and see you in the next video.